All right, moving on. So this past weekend, we had one of the bigger events leading up to the draft, which is the biggest offseason event in the NFL, and that is the NFL Combine, guys. So I'm a fan of football, NFL. As you can see, we do a freaking podcast sports show about it, right about it.
Right.
Feel like the combine is just for, like we always say, just for money and ratings. I love watching it, no matter if I think it's going to move a player's stock or whatnot. Just watching the players, looking at how fast they are, how they move in the drills, the receiver's hands, how beautiful C.J. Stroud throws that ball. Oh boy, you would be. Did you see his throws?
Yeah, I seen it.
Oh my! I bet you were gushing over them little slant throws, man. And goodness gracious, so it's just it's combine's just for a wow factor. You know what I'm saying? So they say a lot of executives and coaches fall in love with the player that's had time to prep for the NFL Combine, and they get fooled by it. I wouldn't say necessarily, because you still watch that game film and you see what you see. Now, that being the first round, the second round, the combine's not going to get you from the 6th, 5th round to the 1st and 2nd round. I feel like specifically the combine's for more of those really under the radar guys. It's like, all right, cool. He did this. He did what? All right, let's go back and look at his tape.
Yeah.
And he can really play. And boom, you draft the 7th round Isaiah Pacheco, who's your leading running back in the freaking Super Bowl. Like, come on. Yeah. Oh, boom. You draft your 7th round cornerback, Jalen Johnson, out of Augusta, Georgia, who's on your starting defense in the Super Bowl. Or he ruins Jay's. Hold on, did he ruin you?
Yeah.
He ruined Jay's parlay on week 1 of NFL football. So now I definitely feel like the combine does raise a few guys' stock. However, the guys that are definitely going in the early round is, if they have a bad outing in the combine, it does not affect their stock. I can't believe that, because you can have a 40-yard dash speed on the track, prep, no pads and cleats, but that 40 dash speed is not your true game speed. It works completely different. Your twitches, the way your body reacts, how things are coming at you, how you have to read and make adjustments, cuts, your balance and everything.
Yeah.
That 40-yard dash speed is not real game speed, or it could be.
Right.
Now, Anthony Richardson, damn, hey. The thing with him is he checks all the physical marks in the box. However, the one thing teams cannot decide on a player is if he can go out there, process the defense, make the reads, manipulate defenses, and command that team. That's the one thing you can't get from the combine or pretty much any quarterback you draft.
Yeah.
But damn, Anthony Richardson is a elite boy at quarterback. That's ridiculous.
One thing we don't,
like I said, that's that wow factor.
We don't see that body frame at the quarterback position a lot. Super athletic dude.
You got Cam, Josh Allen.
Right. It's pretty rare. That's it. And usually they play different positions.
All right.
Hell, a different sport. A different sport. Usually they in the NBA. 6'4", 230. Like,
that's a tight end.
Yeah, you don't see that a lot. But again, like you mentioned, it's all about, and that stuff pops out more in college when you have the physical advantage over all these other athletes on the field. But in the NFL, everybody big and everybody fast.
But it's like,
so it kind of negates a lot of those edges or advantages that you had in college. And I don't know. I just don't know about Anthony Richardson, to be honest with you.
Nobody knows. Just know he's a prospect. I don't feel like,
I wouldn't go high on him.
I feel like that for him moved the needle is such a trending term in sports as of recently. That wasn't said quite as often as before, but I feel like it moved the needle maybe 9 to 10 degrees truly for him. You got to think, the sports media. Just look at us right now. We're talking about Anthony Richardson in the combine. But real scouts and guys that are in positions to draft these players, I feel like it didn't quite move it, because you saw the film. you saw how fast he was outrunning other college players and how he threw the ball on the run off his hip. It's insane. But yeah, definitely. So don't put too much into the combine. I feel like we just need to just enjoy it for the show that these players put on.
Yeah.
For sure.
Agreed. Yep.
Yeah.
What else
absolutely.
you got?
So speaking about Lamar, we have some other players that have been tagged that are actually on the trading block. So Daniel Jones signed a 4-year, $160 million contract, and the Giants tagged Saquon Barkley.
Tag.
So he's going to be making $10 million for. At this point, he's making $10 million as of right now for the Giants the following season. Daniel Jones, 40 mil.
The Giants say this is our guy for the next couple of years.
They have to know something the rest of the league doesn't know. I feel like there's no way you can make. All right, I see we're on the outside looking in at it, but there's no way this could be that grave of a mistake as some people think it is. But then a lot of people aren't saying it's a big mistake.
It's not.
It's not.
Nah, it's not. He gave you such a great year this past year, that with the same coach, same staff, same, running back, that really you can either repeat or get better.
Get better.
Yeah, it's only up from here.
It's really up.
And the Giants say, okay, we don't sign Daniel Jones. We taking a chance on something that we don't know nothing about, and we could possibly go back into losing. And they're not trying to lose.
Because they did a lot of losing this past.
They won a playoff game this year.
They beat your Vikings.
They beat the Vikings.
Look at these colors you got on.
They beat the Vikings. So to make it to the divisional round of the playoffs, excuse me, bro. That's impressive. So they got their mind on the conference championship.
Right. They're like,
it's possible too.
They're like, look at us. I mean, we got stomped by the Eagles, but we were there.
Yeah. So it's possible.
So, I mean, I believe they do have space to bring in some hitters, some guys on that offense to help out Daniel Jones, get him a few receivers, keep building through the draft.
I say get him a tight end.
Tight end?
Yeah. I think quarterbacks who need that security blanket. Tight ends are security blankets. They right there in the middle of the field. Need somebody with good hands.
Get him a tight. He need a tight end and a one.
Right, but you can't. You're not gonna get both at the same time.
She could.
You could, but it's not. It's not.
Hey,
it's not likely.
You could.
It's not likely.
It's not likely, but you could.
You could, but you should just go get one at least.
You can get two.
Go get a tight end.
Go get both. Nah, Daniel Jones, he's
where they
good,
gonna get a one
but
from?
But he needs a one.
Where they gonna get a one from?
Hey, man. Hey, you need to go get a one.
And a tight end.
And a tight end.
How you go? I mean, who did that?
Draft Marvin Harrison Jr.
The Eagles went and got A.J. Brown.
They drafted a Heisman receiver in the first round.
They already had Dallas, though.
They had Dallas go there.
Yeah.
Drafted Devonta Smith, a Heisman receiver.
Yeah.
The number 7th pick or 8th. Was he the 10th? Not sure. Either way, top 10 pick. And they went and aggressively purchased A.J. Brown. But I feel like that's what they need. They definitely need a 1, a solid tight end, and a 2 to get where they need to be. And then Saquon got tagged for $10 million. I feel like Saquon's that loyal running back, and they want, like you said before, he's the heartbeat, the soul of that team.
Oh yeah,
the fan base, they want Saquon there. Like,
you gotta have Saquon.
You got other. You got other players like Christian McCaffrey was a Panther. Derrick Henry is a Titan, but it's like they're there, but it's like they're not. They're not what that franchise is built on. But you look at Saquon Barkley and the tradition of great running backs they've had go through that organization. Jacobs, freaking Tiki Barber, Ahmed Bradshaw. It's like, dang, okay. Saquon is us. He represents our style of football.
He's literally the most electrifying running back in the game right now. I mean, once he get out in open field, I bet everybody's standing up like, yo, what he about to do? He be
falling forward.
He be running like this, bro. Bro, he be getting it. So
he falls forward too.
That was actually I get it because they had the franchise tag Saquon. They couldn't franchise tag Daniel Jones. Mm-hmm. So it was in order for this team to still compete at a high level, they had to do that. It was a good move too.
And that says good things. They're trying to take. This definitely means they want to take care of their quarterback. We're like, hey, we're giving you this.
That's love too.
We're giving you this money that you really kinda ain't earned yet. So boy, we gonna do some things, bro. We gonna get you there.
Yeah. Brian Dable.
Pay
attention to him.
Cool, good coach. I seen him like his interactions with the players on the sideline and everything. I definitely believe he's a good coach and was definitely worthy of Coach of the Year in the NFL. Mm-hmm. All right. So, oh man, this guy Derek crying on the podium car. No slide. Hey, that's you, man. You said
it wasn't the time to do that to him, bro.
Hey, man,
this is uplifting Derek Carr.
I know. Hey, congrats, Derek Carr. You're the best quarterback in the NFC South right now.
Welcome in.
Signed a 4-year, $150 deal with the New Orleans Saints. And this was the best landing spot for him to go to. It's still a fairly good roster. It's been a really top 10 good defense the past few years. They got a few receivers, a running back who, actually, we don't know what's going to happen to Alvin Kamara, but he should still be around.
That man going to jail. He going to have to serve some time.
Oh, my goodness. But Derek Carr coming to the NFC South in the worst division in football, to a fairly decent roster. I feel like that's best for him. That's best for him right here. The Raiders was out. I did like the fit with the Jets, but for just his well-being in general, the Saints is definitely a better organization for him to go to.
I think he'll play really well. Really well for the New Orleans Saints.
Because they've been in quarterback purgatory since
even with since Breeze left.
Drew Brees left. I mean, they had what happened to Jameis, man? So, he got hurt, and they didn't play him again after he got hurt. Did he heal up, and they were just like, nah, bro, we good.
I don't think Jameis managed games well. But he was cool.
He's cool. I thought Jameis is gonna be.
Well, I thought
Jameis. I was expecting Jameis to be what Geno Smith was. And speaking on Geno Smith, congrats.
Yeah,
he could have hit their head for more, couldn't he?
Nah.
Yeah, I expected Jameis to have a Geno Smith-esque year. Geno Smith signed a 3-year, $105 million deal.
Congrats.
Said it's only $40 guaranteed. Now, let me stop. $40 million guaranteed with $30 in incentives. Geno Smith.
$30 million.
Go ahead, this your dude.
Oh, Geno, hey, he ain't right back, but they wrote him a check. So, I mean, it's an example of your hard work paying off. He had a phenomenal season, 4,200 yards, 30 TDs, 11 interceptions, got his team in the playoffs.
Yeah.
After we all expected the Seahawks to be doo-doo, right? We all expected them to be very bad, and it's only up from here. The defense is going to get better. They got that stunt man running back, K9, Kenneth Walker III. They got DK Metcalf. They still have Tyler Lockett. They have a tight end from Denver, Noah Fant. I mean, it's only up from here. Hall of Fame coach, Pete Carroll. So the Seahawks are in great shoes. And really, I mean, what's 3-year, 105? What's the math on that? 35 mil a year?
Something like that.
35,
yeah, that's right.
35 million a year, somewhere around there.
That's some good math.
So that's some good money. And that's some good money. He was only getting paid $3.5 million.
Bro, that's
3.5. They got Geno for $3.5 million last year. This past year.
Good season.
So that's a huge pay increase for Geno Smith. He's got to be happy. And on top of that, he has incentives, so you got something to work towards with a talented roster. So yeah, they great stuff for Geno, great stuff for Derek Carr.
Question for you: with the Seattle Seahawks, what are the chances they actually draft a quarterback? And they have draft capital. What are the chances you believe they actually draft a quarterback in the first round this year? I wonder what pick they have.
Halfway? Shoot.
Like they
50-50?
have. I'm saying they have like numbers and stuff to work with in this situation. They could trade up
50-50 because Geno could get hurt, right? You always want to back up, and what better to have a backup, kind of like the Packers. They had Jordan Love, who they can excited to plug in whenever he can play. It's like, all right, let's see what you got. We drafted you.
Right.
Let's see what you got. So I say 50, at least 50%, if not more. Not more.
Let's see. I'm trying to pull up what pick they are right now.
I mean, Geno's not going to be there. I mean, he could be, depending on how great he is moving forward. But he could be.
Yeah. But all right. So they are number 20 at the 20th pick right now. Yeah. So I wouldn't rule that out. Seattle's trading up and going for a quarterback of the future.
Yeah.
That'll definitely be it. And so we have a few players, two specifically on the trading block. Jalen Ramsey, that's been going around for weeks and weeks. The Rams are in a position. They have to get some draft capital. Rams have a lot of moves to make.
They're done. They got a Super Bowl though, but
they went all in for that Super Bowl. But they were contending for a few years, which a part of those few years they actually went to another Super Bowl and lost. They went all in, man. Just bringing in big dogs. They had brought in Weddle, signing of Jalen Ramsey, Von Miller.
Yeah.
Even OBJ, bringing him in, Matthew Stafford. They made big time moves. They put it all on the line for that Super Bowl. And remember, every playoff game they had that season, they squeaked out all of those playoff wins.
Oh, even the Super Bowl.
Even the Super Bowl.
They were losing that.
They were. They had to score the touchdown on that last drive.
Joe Burrow.
Cooper Kupp, boy. Cooper Kupp with a historical, magical season. I'll never forget that Cooper Kupp season, man. That was
crazy.
That was amazing, bro. It was just like he was open every time.
I was like, he gonna cool off. Cooper Kupp, 10 receptions, 140 yards, 2 TDs.
And bro, it's like he always came up clutch in the end of the game, bro. I was like, dude, that is it for a receiver right there.
He gonna cool off, Jay. Cooper Kupp, 12 receptions in the first half. In the first
flame
half.
back up.
Yeah, he was it.
Ridiculous.
So yeah.
So Jalen Ramsey, do you feel like he's gonna go to a real title contender team will pick him up?
Yeah.
Trade for him?
That's the smartest move. Shoot, I mean he kind of has some leverage to pick what he want, really.
Yeah.
Low key. As far as what his contract is, I don't know, but go to a team that needs you at DB, needs that lead DB. I like to imagine he stays in the NFC. He could go to AFC. I don't know. Maybe he goes to
Minnesota,
Seattle,
Minnesota.
Yeah,
Minnesota need everything on defense. All they can get. All right, now and then we have the king himself.
Oh, I think the Vikings just cut Kendricks.
Yeah.
They released him.
Yeah, the linebacker.
So he's out there. Go get him.
But then we have the king himself at the crown. King Henry also on the trading block. Where would he end up at? That's what I'm really excited to see.
I don't know.
Let's look. Who's a team that can use a superstar running back?
Buffalo.
Wow. Okay.
He go to Buffalo. That's a problem.
That is a problem. That's really interesting.
Remember, we were scared for them to get CMC.
Oh yeah, that's crazy. We like shook about it, but that'll definitely be an interesting take. Let's see here. Going up.
Not nobody. The Cardinals, maybe.
The Cardinals.
The Texans. Nah, they got that running back.
Nah, not the Texans.
Chicago.
Well, yeah.
Everybody else kind of good, bro.
Okay.
Kansas City gonna get them.
Oh my God.
Kansas City gonna get them.
Bro, I would throw up.
The Eagles could get them. Isn't Miles Sanders on the move?
Yep, Miles Sanders. They might not re-sign Miles Sanders this year.
Oh my God, King Henry with that offensive line,
Bro,
I wouldn't even watch football, especially not no Eagles game.
All right, sweet. You got anything else for us?
Nah, I'm impressed with this offseason of Derek Carr and these GMs making smart moves. Mm-hmm. Lamar, do the right thing. Do the right thing, Lamar, bro.
So, what else you got for Lamar, man? You talking to him. Talk to him. Look in the camera. You talking to Lamar.
Lamar, stop using these gangster tactics. Go get you an agent, bro. I'm sure they've been hitting your phone. Don't be stubborn, bro. Go get you an agent. Work it out. You don't want to go nowhere else. Stay in Baltimore, bro. This is a good organization. And if you do leave, go to the Niners. Open up your heart, Lamar. Lamar like, nah. You got this, bro. You got this, bro. We rooting for you, man. We the CHAMPZ is rooting for you, dog. Real talk.
Yes, sir.
I know I've been hard on you, but I still got love for you, bro.
The street still got love for you, man. We about to head out, y'all. Like, subscribe, share. We the CHAMPZ. We out.
Lamar.